Mima Obibia Kwaba Eba Hot News TV, hot all time. Yeah, the Bremo she. Aye Bryan Acheampong on the MP4 Abitifi on also and a great minister and a home and swimming by our Kujina a platform so a Easter holiday see our the two just say and Yadia one be HandOver Amaye NDC Akoyan Sembi. Them known a Kelvin Taylor on also why investigation Kakrafa on Trokoma US Army and the Bryan Acheampong and the Bibia Abeto Abontin. Now answer Ebeko and Seminimu. Mr. says so we subscribe to the channel now. Mr. say over subscribe. Or click the subscribe button. Say the extra will screen this so now what barely notification. We understand video for be upload no. What so once ever can be. I feel we are now like video no my thumbs up. Now feel what share ama or for so in your be share. I feel yanko and seminimo. Ayeka Taylor on also a Trokoma US Army. I must say Bryan Acheampong a rank and say about the two ja. I must say who the rank out with the free US Army minimum. Now, our story will screen this one or say Bryan Acheampong trained at Fíre Apprentice School, exit US Army with E3 rank official. Like I say, Bryan Acheampong on the rank of the free US Army E3. The known as Kevin Achichrimuna, what I say the lowest rank in the US Army. Just say Onono Ukusia Fíre said the Fíre a good play mo the media could do Honono. Na the Oko war. When to the AC war front to that. So the MPP for my TSS Bryan Acheampong were being with him intelligence, or be intelligence now war, the sun summoning in a Yanokre. Now Obekaya, Okupi or vetting committee, a brana yet to no. He beside say, Oko US, I mean, or rank A then when Tinyanka or to Papa. So the idea about two drama who say in the rank no. E3 just the lowest rank in the US Army. Now Yankuti in Chichimu Kelvin Taylor edituga abroad Chokoma US Army. Now one day Sakrata information in a man who meet Kelvin Taylor.
It's from the United States military. And this is what they gave us when we asked about Bryan Acheampong, his rank, his role in the US military. Information releasable under the Freedom of Information Act. Now, when you go to the top, you see this. Branch of service. No, the top. Name, Acheampong Bryan. Branch of service and serial or service number. Air Force and Angus. Dates of service. Mon notice dates ni yepa. Air Force National Guard. Air Force National Guard. May 31st, 2005 to March 1st, 2009. So Bryan Acheampong was with the Air Force National Guard, not Air Force, so National Guard. That means reserve. Bryan Acheampong was with the Air Force National Guard and yet active from 2005 to 2009. Active duty dates. Data na oya active ewo Air Force Guard mu. Se oko Air Force nim every a year 2005 to 2009. Sa 2005 2009 4 years no. There was a period that now oya active ewo National Guard, that's the reserve no. And active duty dates July a year 2006 to September 2006. He was active for a year 3 months. There's a typo here. I think they tried to say July 5th. So Bryan Acheampong was active for 3 months in the National Guard. If anybody wants to challenge this document, they have all the rights to go into the archives and demand and come out and tell us that whatever we are showing here is what is a lie. What is here is what I'm showing you. Nothing has been touched. And I don't have the right to touch anything.
TV on YouTube.
So on the record, I'm showing you what we got. Now, when you go into duty status, discharge, that means he has been discharged. Now, when you go to rank and grade, rank or grade, he was an E3. Bryan Acheampong rank US Air Force National Guard, his rank was E3 Wouldn't what E3 is, you will come there. Salary, not applicable. Now, when you go to source of commission, not applicable. They not tell us. Assignment and geographical location. And here na yedene to ye. Bryan Acheampong or National Guard, Rhode Island. Bryan Acheampong never left the shores of America to go fight war anywhere. He was active for 3 months as a National Guard. 5 years of Sedena Odino Aminimuno. 5 years now Odino Aminimuno. He was active for 3 months and he never left the shores of America. This is what we are seeing here. The Jumadiani in our geographical area a Rhode Island. Military education. Fuel Apprentice School. Bryan Acheampong. Military education onyaye na oye Fuel Apprentice School. Yaka so be a fuel apprentice say Air Force for nanka so mo Air Force for the plane ni ba. Oko omo barracks wa there was some small place be ankofo bi to them. Omo adwuma ne say ye beka chom say ye hia petrol gallon 300 normal and ready. Now they don't go close to the jet. They don't go close to the plane. What they do is I just say gawo for now more US Air Force no. Plane gawo for no. Mo prepare a petrol no mo to war train. Na aye ankasa US Air Force for no aba beji no mo de akwa feel fuel no. Into ono ni training na onya no wo United States Army mo no na oye fuel apprentice school training onya e. Bryan Acheampong did not step out of the US to go shoot a gun anywhere. Bryan Acheampong's rank in the US Army was E3. E3. Now, I'll tell you what E3 is. So basically, or a fuel attendant, US Air Force Guard, National Guard. Omubu petrol. Inti petrol nukra enye ono ne bugu plane mo. Those who are there, they know what I'm talking about. He does not have access to the jets. What he does is Oko airport on say a Philip plane na in kofobi ba normal the plane can be petrol can be so na kofobi be ye dwuma no mo ya no botuko and dwuma no bi no. Now you go to military education. Fuel apprentice school and yes say or yes some. Then you go to decorations and awards. Now here Air Force Training Ribbon, National Defense Service Medal, Global War on Terrorism Service Medal. So basically, Bryan Acheampong never had anything. They're not all kind of vetting, not just these certifications. But he himself, actively, he was at Rhode Island for 3 months as a United States National Guard who is with the Air Force. Now you go down to transcripts of court-martial trial, not on file. Place of entry, province, Rhode Island. Rhode Island and an address or the joining Amino as a National Guard, as reserve. Rhode Island. When you go to place of separation, baby, I discharge, you suddenly go see, baby, almost far no, a Rhode Island. Wow. Bryan Acheampong never went to war. Bryan Acheampong was only active in the United States Army 3 months, 90 days. Bryan Acheampong was at Rhode Island. Every certification he got was that 3 months training he got at the Army. Now, let's talk about.
You are watching Hot News TV on
Bryan Acheampong, the rank, which is E3. Now, Obibeka said, what is E3? Now, let's go back and look at what is E3. Now, you ask the question, and this definition I'm giving you is coming from the US Army, their website. Go there and check. Is E3 a high rank? Private First Class, PFC, are the basic workforce strength and rank of the US Army. You see, E3, it is the basic workforce strength and rank of the US Army. In the US Army, the rank are the lowest, the weakest are E3. PFC is the point in which junior enlisted soldiers begin the transition from apprentice to journeyman by developing technical and leadership skills. So it is basic. That E3 rank na Bryan Acheampong here with US Army Air Force mono. It is the basic. He doesn't have any extraordinary thing. Anybody into say wako scout, basically like scout. That is what E3 means. And when you see Bryan Acheampong's archival documents that give US Army, his rank in the military, leaving the military, was E3, the weakest. Or your petrol apprentice. Or your gawo amimu gawo obu petrol. Petrol lukra on main jet, no, because or your National Guard. Or your active duty 3 months and no a training. One call out of America to fight at Iraq, Afghanistan. No, it would have shown here. E3 is the ass of the army. Army netono, baby a etwon baby a wotnasono, and then their friend E3. Now let's keep going. E3, assess such the saying E3, Army Private First Class Marine Corps, or your Lance Corporal. Because we E3 in the army, you are a Lance Corporal. Bryan Acheampong, no a Lance Corporal. You gave Ghana's military to Ghana's security to Bryan Acheampong, and the original stage he catch the Ghana for say he will not hand over power. And that is what I kept telling people. When you give power to fools who don't have knowledge about it, you get Techiman South and you get Ayawaso West Wagon. Bryan Acheampong was just a corporal. E3. He has only 3 months experience, 3 months active duty. It could be says 3 months, no, they didn't even go for training. You catch them and say bank hajina no every evening. Yes, it could be say no more demonstration be baby say monko area honko tina hokeke because near with the presence of the National Guard and I say reserve. No, it does not mean say active duty. No, he went anywhere. No, it could have been anything. It could have been say Rhode Island hokrampo. That is where he did all his service. His 3 months was in Rhode Island. Because if Bryan Acheampong had been moved to any other location, geographically they would have stated it. But they are saying everything is Rhode Island in, Rhode Island out. So his entry and exit was all Rhode Island. Meaning, Bryan Acheampong, who is an E3, who is a corporal, at the end of the day has no knowledge.
Newz TV on YouTube.
So this is your Bryan Acheampong today in Ghana. Walking and going and insulting. So you see how Akufo-Addo has lowered. Akufo-Addo hasn't lowered Ghana's politics. Akufo-Addo himself is a disease. He's a liar. If you're not an imposter, if you're not a liar, Akufo-Addo will never give you. It's Bryan Acheampong na dia na Ayawaso West Wagon. Only intelligence background biao. A certification. Bryan Acheampong is thinking said 2 million true na police for na wafa for more. Police money ambi muno dem akoshebnu. They are the ones he's using. So when he sits in front of parliament to say he does not want to discuss his rank because he knows he's at the ass of the army. He's not an active member. He is just a reserve or a National Guard. And we have allowed this guy and we have given him every sensitive information in Ghana to head national security. Somebody is telling me you are not paid more than $2,000 a month as a National Guard. E3. You don't get more than $2,200 a month. And we are talking about 2005. That means Bryan Acheampong was paid less than $400. And these people are today standing on stages and telling us that our democracy, they can destroy it. Bryan Acheampong will go down before Ghana goes down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a joke. This corporal, this E3 scammer needs to come out and say everything I've shown here is a lie. He needs to bring something to prove that the documents I received from the United States Army Archives is a lie and that it's not him and that he had a better rank than what I'm saying. I am going by what the government has given me.
Yo, it's for waiting and some of Kelvin Taylor added to the Wachokoma, a US Army, and your information. And my who says, say, Bryan Acheampong, the rank of the free US Army, a E3 rank. Now, which I said the lowest rank. They say, one before Emma Air Force 4 no plane bar one before Emma sa planes no. Just said the media okudi wo honom. Na Kelvin say oni bibia fa intelligence oni hwefa intelligence. Say the MPP for me tia say o intelligence o suahu e wo intelligence bono abeto dwa say enye no kre Order for me ka say we nyan subscribe to the channel na me say obe subscribe o click the subscribe button na fe wa like your video na fe wa share ama ofoforo so enya bi ahwe oso betimi akere wadwen afa ensem we nyina ho e wo comment box ni mu mo beti minka biom in my next video.
You will hear from me in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification. Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. Let me hear from you by dropping your comment.